Hello, we are Tim and Shannon, and we want to give you a brief recap before we dive into today's video. We bought Reggie for $1,500, gussied him up, took some short camping trips, took a longer 3-week overland trip through Canada and Alaska, decided we wanted to do this full-time for a few years, remodeled Reggie, sold everything, shipped Reggie to Australia, where we spent 1 year traveling the mainland and Tasmania, put Reggie on a boat to South America, and while he was en route, we flew to Vietnam for 3 weeks before we joined him in Uruguay. We then spent 1.5 years overlanding South and Central America before the coronavirus global pandemic hit and we were stuck in Honduras for 7 months. Finally, late last September, we were able to get tested and cross the border into Guatemala, prompting a mad dash for us to return to the United States. Fast forward to the current moment, which finds us in Colorado, where we will live and work near Tim's family for a few years. This also gives us time to rebuild Reggie, and Tim has a million ideas on how he thinks he can make a better overland vehicle. This video is the first in the Reggie Rebuild series and encompasses the Teardown. We hope you enjoy and/or learn something from this new video series. What are you doing today?
Taking all this stuff out.
For why?
So we can strip it and start rebuilding everything. It's going to be empty.
How much fun is it?
So fun! Reggie's going to be so light, it's going to be shocking.
Shocking to Reggie or shocking to us?
All the above.
Here's another trick that overlanders know about, is you use every possible space. So you see how there's a little gap there? We would shove flat things under there, he's doing right now, so we could store them. And it only works for small store things. But what is that again?
That's a oil filter gasket for Reggie.
It's all dirty, and it's back there. That's a lot of dirt.
Reggie's grown 2 inches higher since we've taken everything out, unloaded him. We have this plastic deck. Oh! So Reggie's probably almost 1,000 pounds lighter now that we took off the tent and emptied it out and everything, and including us, it's probably, I bet I've unloaded 1,000 pounds off of it.
Wow. And how do you figure that?
By the coil springs, how much it's gone back up, and then the rate of the coil spring.
Wow, that's
funny.
crazy. Reggie's gonna be sprightly.
Yeah, he's light.
Back in Reggie!
Back in Reggie.
Just for a day, but we decided to take a drive. It's beautiful out, and Reggie's all stripped on the inside, which makes him very light and
bouncy.
We went over a boat, we were like, ah. Look, people with their ice fishing, apparently. I've never seen that. Who's got a sled? Oh, he's sitting on the ice. Hey, we're gonna see if we can make it to Squaw Tower. Oh, are you doing? Pulling backwards?
Getting a better strap.
Oh.
They just have a little toaster.
There we go.
Yeah, they have a little spindly tow rope.
Cool.
We couldn't get him. So I said, okay, go! He's fighting.
Oh my gosh, look at Reggie. You stripped him.
Yeah, he's naked.
Wow. Now he's a flatbed pickup truck. So what are you been doing? It looks like you've done a lot of work here.
Yeah, I'm taking the floor out. This. So you have to drill around all the spots and all the way around the floor. Then the floor comes out, and then I'll clean it all up, and I'm going to put in a new floor because this one's got some bad spots in the back corner and on that side.
And you got a little teeny tool for this?
Drill through until a little poofer rust comes out, and you're through the top panel, and
You can stop.
and you stop, and it works pretty well.
Have you messed any of them up?
Only one.
It's looking very torn apart.
Yeah, it is very torn apart.
There's the water tank.
Yeah, I haven't taken the water tank out yet.
And the water tank was an old
Speaker.
Speaker?
This is the woofer for the Range Rover.
Oh.
So what you do is you separate it, take it apart, take the speaker out, and the divider, there's a couple dividers in it, and then you seal it with silicone around the edge, put it back together, and then put a fill cap on the top where the hole was.
That's
and
pretty clever.
It's a good 5-gallon water tank.
Teardown goes on.
Yep.
Teardown and the rebuild.
Keep going until it's done and new. So we're getting the floor ripped out, and it's working out pretty well. Getting all the welds screwed out and taken apart. And then I took the cover off, and we got quite a bit of mud packed in here. It's just mud and leaves and grass. Yeah, we got quite a mess in here. We'll have to clean that all up, but that'll be good when it's all done. Here's all the floor welds drilled out. Almost ready to pull this whole panel out. Wasn't too bad. I screwed up a couple of them, but most of them are perfect. There's a little strap that goes across the bottom. And now it's cut. There's a couple of welds that didn't pop yet. Figure out where everything is not quite undisconnected. So close. It's so bad right here. It's like I can't seem to get it. Okay, so I got that piece. Now where? Ooh, you know what? Dirt. These aren't bad. Most of this is good, but I'm not sure what I'm gonna have to do. The front's good. The back I'm gonna replace. There's a big
Is that the
rock.
top of the gas tank?
Yeah, there's a big rock in here.
So that's where the Australian people found a little bit of stuff, right?
Yeah, they'd find a lot of stuff today.
I know.
I'll have to pull it apart, clean it all out. Yeah, that's a wreck.
That's crazy.
This piece I'm replacing. Back cross member.
Yeah.
This piece, I'm hoping I'll need to have to replace this one. Hopefully I can grind most of this off and maybe it'll be good enough. We'll have to see, because it's only this edge that's bad. Replace this whole back cross member all the way to the body mounts. I think that's the only thing bad on this. It's not as bad as some I've seen, but it's bad. Let me pull this through. Now, I'm gonna cut this. Is it super loud when I cut?
Oh, it's loud, but I mean, it's the middle of the day, so.
I just don't want to be known as that neighbor.
Yeah. Got it.
Okay. It's not as bad as I thought it'd be. I think the side pieces are probably savable. So it's just, I'm just going to replace this back strut
Right.
and the floor. Damn, this thing's heavy.
Things are heavy. How heavy do you think it is?
It's probably 25 pounds.
Wow.
Maybe even, yeah, it's probably 25 pounds. I'm actually surprised that it weighs that much.
It's all Reggie's scrap.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching this first video in Reggie's new rebuild series. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to our channel if you are not already. And please stay tuned for the second video where we start the cleaning of all of Reggie's mini parts. Now what are you doing on my kitchen table?
Cleaning parts?
Where's the pink stuff?
It's rust remover.